Hi, Dr. Iyer. It's so nice of you to take time out of your busy day and be a part of this. It's so important for us to raise awareness to the different types of cancers that you treat. Can you first just introduce yourself and tell us where you're from and why you do what you do?
Thank you for having me. My name is Iyer. I'm a medical oncologist and I work on the GI team here at Roswell Park. I've been here for almost 19 years and I am originally from Mumbai, India, and did my training in oncology right here at Roswell Park.
Wonderful. We'll start with pancreatic cancer. We hear the term, maybe you can explain what pancreatic cancer is.
So pancreas cancer does bring about some fear, and it is a cancer that originates in an organ that's really small and underneath the liver, increasing in incidence, unfortunately, and often diagnosed a little bit late because a lot of the symptoms are so nonspecific that people don't realize. Bloating, weight loss, everyone thinks it's a weight loss program they're on, or that they've been eating better or something. And often when it's found, it's a little late, it's spread. And also the treatments, even though we've come a really long way, there seems to be a lot more, there still is a lot more we need to do.
So, the 11-day power play supports research here. Are there, how important are the dollars raised for the work that you do?
I can't stress enough how critically important the dollars raised from the 11-day power play and all of our fundraisers are for our patients and for the work we do to find new treatments. One of the big things it helps with in patients with a diagnosis like pancreas cancer is with supportive care programs, quality of life, and all of that is so important for these patients because this burden of symptoms and how it affects them on a day-to-day basis is very high, and the palliative care and supportive programs we offer, thanks to all these monies, is so important in them fighting this and fighting well.
What are you hopeful for? As a physician treating cancer here at Roswell, what are you hopeful for?
Every day I hope that patients come here and allow us to be part of their care team and add maybe even just small tips on how they can do better with this diagnosis. For many, having a clinical trial ends up being really that big hope, that big bank that gives them a lot better time than they would have had otherwise. And I would like to have more trials available for my patients on an everyday basis. With every patient I interact with, I hope that they leave feeling we care and that we did something that made a difference.
How many patients do you see per month that are new to you?
Every week I see between 6 and 8 new patients and close to 60, 70 follow-up patients, and many have GI cancers like pancreas cancer and liver cancer.
And they come from all over the US and maybe beyond?
Yes, I think this pandemic has made it possible for us to even do virtual consultations, and we're seeing a little bit more of that. Patients do travel from all over central western New York as far as Erie, and sometimes even further out of state, and come up for some of the cool trials we have.
And Roswell Park just recently was named the number 14th cancer care hospital in the United States. How does that feel for you and your team?
It's absolutely exciting, and we know we give good care, but having that validation and ranking in the top 1.5% really makes us feel like we're doing something important and good and worthwhile.
Dr. Iyer, thank you so much for being a part of today and sharing so much information. Is there a message that you may have for the 11-day power play players, the volunteers, and all of our supporters that do donate a lot of time and effort to the organization and your wonderful hospital here?
Thank you to each of you for what you are doing. You have taken it upon yourself to contribute and give back to this community, and your hard work is paying off every single day, and we are always looking for ways to thank you, and if we can ever do anything for you, please don't hesitate to ask.
Well, thank you, Dr. Iyer, for all your hard work, and we wish you well with all of your research.